I mean, it is a very fast-paced lineup from Motivate, and I did get my wish from earlier on, by the way, John. We get to see the Jackie Void come out.
Just kind of showing up, copying a tower hit, which is never nice, but this dual lane, though, for TNC, right? Venge, Snap, you've got the stuns coming out. Level 2 is going to be a big spike once you have a cookie value point, but Boombelt's not going to make that easy.
And Whitemon's still around as well, John. They're going to try and go onto the Silencer. He's still trying to fight back after Tim's, but Boombel is going to go down as first blood. Jackie going to try and get a trade, but he doesn't have bash up yet. He did go for that level 1 time walk, and he's going to take a lot of harassment out.
So it's been a rather slow start for MG Trust in terms of getting the aggression off with the Earth Spirit. And you can see here, they're going to try to camp Fearless.
I like that a lot. Fearless going to get rooted in place. Is going to think about going back for the bounty, but definitely can't. Cooking out from Tim's as well. Whitemon setting up very nicely here, and Fearless, he's trying to fight back, but he cannot, and that is a massive pick-off to get for TNC. Can relay that information onto his team and let them know they probably need to go ahead and steal those stacks ASAP. Problem is, the only way you can steal them is either Fearless or Masaros going into that triangle. So top lane, Tim's going to get rolled on here, but KB is going to rotate to try and help, but Fearless commits the ulti. Does get Tim's, and now the Chrono even being committed just to make sure they can kill off KB. The damage is going to be a little bit slow as he's not getting any bashes, but Jackie does still get the kill. Boombel will get himself +4 in, and why is the Venge Remnant on top of the cliff?
I have no clue. She died, you know, KP died right next to it. It spawned a bomb. So you can't do anything with it, unfortunately.
Well, bot lane, Gabby setting up a kill there on the Mars.
They're taking the stacks away.
Well, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Neutral item, Fearless. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, Fearless, he didn't want to pick that up for that reason. It's like my idiot supports don't take the neutral item and now I die.
MG Trust, again, we've talked about them having to play with these ults. They are fairly long cooldown, but Fearless will have Thunder God soon. So you want to see these supports line up. They are looking up top. They haven't left top in a while. They'll go on Tim's.
Nice roll onto Tim's. Boombel loving all this intelligence he's been able to get for himself. Does get more, but here comes Gabby with a great arena out. The time walk out from the Void will ensure that Jackie gets away, but they do at least kill off Boombel and maybe even Q as a swap is there from KB, but Q going to try and roll away. Gabby does have the damage up though. Now the Thunder God's Wrath going to kill off KB. Gabby is happy to man fight Jackie. Jackie does not want any part of it though.
We saw MG Trust contest once. They need to keep control in the jungle, and Gabby?
He's going to get rolled on. That's a much bigger kill to get, and Gabby, he does not want to lose intelligence to Boombel, but it looks like he has no choice in the matter. He is going to get caught out. Nice pick up there from Motivate Trust.
You know, we kind of talked about the Silencer scaling nicely into late. You don't really need to itemize for damage. Your damage is going to scale. You're draining the mana pool of these heroes, like, say, the Mars you just mentioned.
Chrono. Jackie, he sees a target. He'll take the easy kill onto Tim's. Jackie will pick up the kill. Even if it is a support kill, it's worth it, especially after the bad start he has had.
Yeah, so it's what you like to see, you know, not scared of committing, just finding kills, making yourself oh.
Fearless, big trouble. He'll go for a TP out with the Global Silence to protect, and now Masaros, they're going to cancel the TP and turn back around now with the Rupture out on KP. Roll out from Q. KP still dropping, does go down, but now the Spear in onto Masaros. They will get the Bloodseeker into Q. He's trying to run. He's probably going to die, and does to Whitemon. Overall, still a very positive trade out for TNC. Yeah, Gabby, how are you going to break the gap, though? That's the question. Doesn't have the blink yet, doesn't have the Yules up yet. He's just going to ignore it as Fearless now has moved in. Now, this will be a much easier kill to get, and Gabby is going to get a great arena off just on the edge. And that is a big pick off there onto Fearless, who is just trying to work towards his Aghanim Scepter.
And they keep smoking up here, MG Trust. Jackie does have the Chrono with a Mask of Madness. You could try to find a kill. It's just very tricky again in these wider team fights.
Masaros, he's looking for a rupture here. Chrono going to be committed into the blood, right? Jackie going straight after Armel. He's out of mana. Armel's not as tanky as you'd hope, but the false promise, Whitemon going to save the day as the Mortimer's Kisses come flying in. Jackie, he doesn't want to be here. He'll time walk in time. Back onto Tim's, and Armel going to survive, but no, the blood right. Masaros had it in time. Now going onto KB, onto Whitemon. They want to clean them up. Jackie at least got Tim's, and now the roll in onto KB. They'll get another. And that was such a close call for Motivate. They almost lose Jackie.
The Global Silence as well is just being stacked perfectly by Boombell, breaking up the counter initiation from TNC. But with those spells down, I think TNC might be looking for an opportunity. They might go hunting here.
Fearless. Used up Gabby with a nice setup there, but the TPs are going to come in. Spear going to be very easy to land, and it's only a TP in from Boombell so far, but here comes Masaros and Q. They'll get the Rupture off Gabby. Probably doesn't want to die like this. He'll try to fight back. A great cookie in from Tims, stunning up too. It may not matter though. Gabby, he will still die, and now it's on to Q on that Earth Spirit. He's trying to run. He's got the Magnetize, but it just doesn't matter. 2 for 1. In fact, if you count Fearless going down, it was a 3 for 1.
They've got to take the back seat, just farm on Jackie. Their top choose under threat. At least here, Masaros can actually kind of D-push really well on that Bloodseeker.
Oh, he can, unless he cops a cookie like that from Tims. Swap in now from KB. They want to go after him with the Mortimer's Kisses. I love Tims juggling those Mortimer's Kisses onto 2 at the same time. Boombell will lose half his HP in the process. Armel is slowly but surely on his way now to that Eye of Skadi pickup as Q is going to roll in onto KB. Boombell, he hasn't been smart enough recently. He wants to get some more intelligence for himself, but he got stunned up again. Tim's a great cookie out, now turning back around. How dare you steal my brain cells, he says. Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Go read a book.
MG Trust, they do have Chrono. They've got a Rupture. It's their turn to look for kills.
Jackie, he's been farming. He's got onto that BKB stage now, and he wants to try and get a kill. Onto Whitemon, it'll be a lot of gold because of his streak. They're not committing the Chrono yet. Still back on with the Chrono straight out to Arm, or rather Armel. Almost said Arbed. There's the Global Silence coming out. Armel trying to run. Swap out from KB. Armel's going to survive. Now with the Stone Gates, he'll fight back. Q going down with Masaros. And I think MG Trust, they got a little bit greedy there, John. They went for the greedier Chrono, but they just don't have the damage output for Armel right now. In fact, Boombell, he's not out of the woods yet. Gabby going for even more. Has the Yules available with the spear, but can't really reach. Jackie will walk away, but he needs more damage. In fact, Gabby is going to blink straight in, gets the Yules off. Spear should be an easy setup, and it is. But do they have the damage output? But with the permastun, they do. Tims on the edge, cookie out from our Snapfire will get the kill.
He's got his Manta. There's some good stat padding there with the ultimate Orb and Point Booster as well. You can't melt through with just the Mask of Madness, although they will try to fight.
I don't think they can. You don't have Chrono. You got Rupture, but that's not going to be enough. Armel can just stand there and hit you. Boombell going to try and turn around. They're going to Rupture up KP instead. Underneath the Nimbus, Cookie and heals out from Whitemon. Going to keep him safe as now another Bloodright going to come in, but Gabby is going to jump in with an Arena. He won't drop it yet. He'll wait for the right moment. Instead, they'll just go after Masaros, and there's your Arena now catching out 3 where Armel can just walk in and just hit away. Arrows flying everywhere. Masaros and Fearless both gone down, and TNC are playing this perfectly. They scan it out now, but even if they want to, it's not going to be quick enough for them to get here. They're going to just have to let it go down as Gabby just gets bashed constantly by Roshan, but it does eventually die. They'd love to run into Fearless right now. In fact, Boombell is going to get spotted by Gabby, but he's being patient, waiting for that right moment. They'll leave the Courier back into the backlines. Boombell doesn't know which way to run at the moment, and will just die. While Tims is looking for another target, and he knows Fearless is there. He'll get a cookie off with the Scanner Blast. Fearless, he'll try for the TP play. Is there going to be a stun in time? Not quite. KP could not TP in fast enough for the swap. However, Gabby found Masaros.
I think you will have to look for these supports. Maybe KP. So KP or Tims or Whitemon have to go first. You can clean up afterwards. I'd say Whitemon's the highest priority, but look at this TNC. Again, no reason to be scared.
Oh, Jackie's got the MKB. He's going to give it a crack in KB. He got trapped in that Chrono. Armel is dropping quick, but they do heal him up with the False Promise now out on Armel. He's going to turn back around, trying to fight this one out. KB is dropping low, but Gabby, he's killed off Fearless into Jackie. They got the Void. Armel does die, but what does it matter? They're getting everyone else on the side of Motivate, Trust, and Q. Well, he's been left behind. He's going to die. Masaros, even he's not safe in his own base. place as Gabby gonna spear him to his own building. They do buy back on the silencer, but Boombell is not gonna be able to do anything to help. And on the brighter side, John, they do kill off Armel. On the negative side, they've lost their whole team. They are going to have to commit buybacks and probably still lose a Rats.
Looks like they will keep it up, but that tower is not melting as fast still. It's just 2 heroes defending. But MG Trust, they don't have their teamfight spells, Mike. No Chrono, no Global Silence.
Gabby.
They can't throw any spells out.
Nice spear back again into the building of the Dire, and Boombell will die back. This is looking like a very nice game here as they do repair kit up the melee barracks. Into the Dire jungle they go. G-Trust. Gonna try and back off, but Gabby, oh, he gets an arena. Jackie walks right into the arena. This is looking bad. He'll commit the chrono, but look at the damage, John. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing to Armel right now. He is getting through the mana, though. Jackie's gonna keep trying to fight this one out. The Stone Gaze, there's actually no mana left. He does make it work, Jackie. He does get the kill onto Whitemon. They get another. They even cancel the TP of Tim's. And I thought to myself, surely there's no way they kill Armel there. But Jackie, after the mana was expended, John, Armel, he didn't have enough to Stone Gaze.
That Medusa is a bit of a sitting duck if you have 3 heroes focusing it. So they've got to watch that gobble up. I think Tim's was just trying to break an initiation on the back, but it cost him big time.
Gabby gonna jump in, has an arena in 2 seconds, but Q is gonna roll back onto Gabby with the silence now, and Jackie, he's killed off one in the form of KB, but Gabby does kill off Fearless, but Gabby, he's a bit of a sitting duck now. He needs some help. A huge gobble up out from Tim's, but is it gonna be enough? Jackie wants to chase, and Q goes in as well, but Gabby still moving forward, still trying to go. They'll go on Tim's. The Snapfire in trouble, getting bashed up. Will Cookie away, but Jackie's not done yet. Not with the Snapfire. Back on. The false promise will be there from Whitemon, saving the day, but not for him. He will go down. Whitemon will die, but Q will as well. Jackie still chasing with Boombell. The Arcane Curse will be there, but they want to go back for the Roshan, or maybe not Jackie. He has the ward on the high ground. He has vision over TNC. But Armel is back. Gobble Up is out and does actually catch out Boombell here. Nice gobble up there from Tim's. And with that, they are into the Roshan pit. He's not going to be around to try and contest the Roshan, and doesn't have Chrono anyway for it. He's got to go through 2 lives. Well, we've seen Jackie do better things than that, so we'll give him a chance here. Armel still, though, is just focusing down the racks, very confident with his own positioning. Gabby gonna jump in, nice arena out, catching 2, but the Chrono in the backlines. Jackie going straight after that Medusa again. The Aegis is probably gonna go down as Armel. No, the false promise is there in time. Armel, he'll have another 10 seconds to fight this one out before he goes into his second life. They'll get Boombell and Fearless onto Gabby. He's just fine there to hold up the shield, and Armel is gonna survive through the false promise, getting a 3-for-0 trade. Whitemon saves the day and even saves the Aegis, and there's the GG, Jackie. He says there is no chance left in this game. And TNC, they do pull off game number 1.
Yeah, it was a very different draft coming through, but they managed to play really well with the Armel. Medusa, Gabby just so active on that. Mars stacking up kills. Puck against Storm is fairly good for the Puck. You have better range, you've got some pretty good right-click animation and right-click damage. You can kind of keep up with a wave clear. At the end of the day, you kind of shake hands, you pat each other's backs, and have a good laugh.
No one's actually out to hurt each other, I think. That's the point. Like, the intention is for everyone to just have fun and win a game. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
That's
top lane, Masaros is about to die, and he does. Gabby and Whitemon able to kill him off very early on. Gabby essentially free farming, which is what he tends to get done on these PAs.
Yeah. Again, it's a bit surprising that Q hasn't gotten the space to rotate, although Masaros.
Getting it jumped on here, Masaros going to try and go for a run, but Gabby has the slow with the Frost Shield and the dagger out. Masaros out of Scorched Earth, basically. Still has an active, but it's not doing too much, and Gabby is able to pick up another kill into Q, who has 1 leap charge, has another, and it looks like he has a 3rd. He'll be right. Just TP out of there, but Gabby going back onto Fearless now. does take the boundary rune away from the Storm, but needs to be careful of the damage. Vortex there, but Gabby evades a hit. Back on a Fearless. He's not level 6, and he is going to go down. Fearless really needed that bounty rune, but doesn't quite get it.
And the biggest hurting point for MG Trust is mid. Fearless off a very slow start means his Orchid timing's going to be late, means that his power spike's going to be late, although Q is around, but doesn't land.
Green Coil, mid lane. Fearless still level 5 right now. Gabby's going to make a quick rotation out. Fearless tries for the Vortex, but there's no way out of this. He's going to go down again. I love the fact that TNC continues to focus in on this Storm prior to that level 6 mark. They might just wait for the next siege creep though to really start that push. In fact, top lane John Masaros again going to be jumped here on this turn. I'll shield out. Masaros, he just moves so slowly. It's in slow motion as Armel going to take the kill and jump into the backlines now. I think everything's going to be okay. Meanwhile, bot lane, the jump is going to be there onto KB with the Vortex out from Fearless, but KB, a 3-man stun. He's going to try and make a run for it, but there's no way out. Infest was there from Jackie. He makes sure he takes the kill for himself.
It's a concerted effort, but they do at least find one kill on the board. It's still Armel with the Invis.
Boombell again going to be in danger. Armel, he has the Dream Coil, but he just doesn't need it. No way for them to help him out. TNC continue to dominate this game, number 2.
It's just so difficult. And you can see Masaros again, just solo.
Again? Salves up. Gabby looking for the hit, but can't get it. A nice stomp away. No, he's going to dive in anyway. Gabby doesn't care, but he's been doomed up. That was not the play. But can he get away from this? Arrow is available on Q. He won't use it yet. Does go for the close-up, but here comes KP to try and help out. Still Gabby trying to run. That Doom damage should kill him off, and eventually will. Masaros gets the kill. KP does trade with Q. But it's definitely a very important kill for the side of Motivate Trust to get. Double glyph up. Just protecting that siege creep. Over KB. He's going to TP in. He does not want the direct trade, but rather wants to defend, but Fearless. He's going to jump in onto Tim's. Gets the kill, but here come more rotations. Armel, he's going to come in with a Dream Coil out. Chain Frost is there, and oh, Dream Coil, it's missed. Lands on nothing from Armel, but he's still... Oh, Jackie!
Oh, boy.
Jackie... Ooh. What the hell was that?
I'm not sure.
Did he just accidentally walk the wrong way? They have spotted out some ancient stacks here for Gabby. Jackie, he's going to try and get started. But they are not going to let him take this for free. They are going to get aggressive here, TNC. To Jackie, KP, straight onto that slanter with the stomp up. He is waiting for his team to get in close. They can get the Vortex on. Back onto KP, but a nice stomp. It's not going to matter, however. Now the Chain Frost bouncing through. A double Chain Frost, in fact, and Gabby gets in onto Fearless. Kills off the Storm. Can he deal with Jackie, however? He'll give it a shot with the Dream Call and the gaze out. Jackie, he just melts. Gabby has too much damage. Now Boombell trying to TP away. He's going to be alright. But they protect the stacks. Gabby has a 13-minute Battle Fury. Masaros, though, gets a nice Doom off onto the puck. Very, very patient play out from our Doom. And that'll be, oh, nice deny. Gabby, he blinks in for the deny. He gets it perfectly, but now the Earth Splitter with the stomp out. This could be disastrous. Gabby, he's vortexed up with the Inkswell, though. He might try to fight back. The Chain Frost comes through. The double stun is there, and now with the gaze, they want to turn on Boombell, but Fearless is going to go after the PA, but they can't hit him. Gabby, he's juking him out. They can't get him at all. They'll try onto KP with an arrow, but none of it matters. Nobody is dying. Everyone needs to leave from Motivate Trust. They have lost everything. They get nothing. Deso up soon. Aghanim Scepter straight after that. No need for a BKB this game for Gabby, apparently. See if that pays off. Whitemon going to go on to Boombell. Mel, does he want to commit the coil? Yeah, it looks like he will. Let's get a nice kill. And Fearless now wanting to switch back around with the Orchid out. Does get Armel. A very nice trade up MG Trust.
It's just slow going. The Lifestealer just doesn't flash farm too fast. They do have this space down in the opposite jungle, but there are some good wards here from TNC, so they know.
Nice orb. Very nice all about from Armel. Now up towards that top lane. Everyone TP's in. Fearless, got to be a bit cautious here. Gabby just kills off Boombell apparently. Fearless not running away yet. The gaze comes in. Ooh. Gabby! Oh, it's a lot of damage, John. It's I didn't think the gaze would be enough to hold down the storm, but apparently it was.
Again, keeping track of these farming patterns on MG Trust. The sentry right outside range. Really unfortunate for MG Trust. And this Roshan will not last, Mike. Corrosive Haze, PA, you couldn't ask for a faster Roshan than this.
No, you couldn't. They do jump in, however. Masteros trying to get in for a stun, but the Aegis was picked up, and now the double Chain Frost gonna bounce through. Earthsplitter is there, but Jackie, he cannot fight this. He needs to run before Armel gets the Dream Coil off.
We're seeing Fearless here rush the BKB as well in his Storm, just to be able to stand and fight, no?
Yeah, Fearless doesn't want to be here right now. Armel got perfect vision. Inkswell as well with the silence and the Dream Call. Perfectly timed from Armel. Gets Fearless. Now gets the Yules off onto that Mirana. She does have leap charges. In fact, she'll turn around for an arrow. And here comes Jackie. He wants to trade, and he might just get up at the phase shift. It's going to be there, but Jackie. Nice pick off. He does get a bit of revenge there for Fearless. All things said, it is still an even enough game, but the thing is, the puck's not what you're going to worry about. It's Gabby. He's the one that's just out of control right now. In fact, down towards the south, it looks like Whitemon does get caught out. So it's another nice kill here for the side of Motivate. But Gabby, he's going to jump in by himself. Almost kills off Masteros. Commits the blur. Jackie, willing to fight. Doesn't have the MKB finished yet. Is about 1k off. But Gabby isn't done yet. Jumping in again, but Fearless gets the Vortex off with the Doom out. But KP, a 3-man stun. Now Gabby turns back around, shreds two of them. Jackie trying to run. He needs to not get critted right now. It won't even matter. They kill him off anyway. An arrow out onto Gabby, but he has the Aegis of the Immortal. He doesn't care. KP just with the 3-man stun there in the last team fight, and Gabby, dagger almost kills off Q. In fact, Gabby's going to dive. He wants to go for this Mirana kill. He'll get it. Oh, it's a Boombell. He crits him for 1.2k. Gabby, that's enough. These people have families. That is enough from you, sir. Jackie is going to preemptively TP in. He knows he needs to help, but what Jackie really needs right now is that MKB. They just have no chance without it, and Gabby straight onto Masteros just deletes him. Where was he anyway? Back in, onto Jackie. He's been stunned up again, trying to run. The Chain Frost bouncing around. Fearless, he can't escape it. No. Boombell ends up killing his own teammate and Jackie. Oh no, Boombell.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This is painful. 23.5 minutes in, and it's just gone.
This draft was just way too good from TNC. They just got everything. Gabby, look at this. He's gonna. He doesn't care. He knows he can 1v5 them right now. He kills off Boombell with no crits. Onto Masteros. There's your stun out. He's been deleted. Fearless tries to help out. He needs to just get out. Gabby might just turn around, but they commit the buymax. They're gonna try and fight. Motivate Trust zipping back in, but Fearless, he is just out of mana. He'll get the Yules off, but Gabby, he's thinking, do I want to turn here? But he will not. Nice little pick up there for Motivate.
Yeah, it cost him a couple of buybacks though, and you can see TNC, they're just looking. Oh,
Gabby. I think I'm just going to follow Gabby the whole time now. Just, what else do I look at? This is the man to watch.
Look at his Q up, Mike. Divine.
Yeah, Divine. I mean, there's not enough damage yet for Gabby. He's not one-hitting them, John. He needs more. On to the Mirana. She's been silenced. The Inkswell doesn't really pop on her. She tries to run. There's no running. There is no running. Look at Gabby TP down to the bot lane. He sees someone on the map. He doesn't like it. The map looks prettier without an enemy on there. Fearless, can you get lucky? Oh, he gets bashed. He gets bashed. 19-1-7 for Gabby.
A smoke rotation out, but this is blind. They have no info as to where TNC is.
That's going to be a tough fight to go into, John. They're baiting with Boombell. They're baiting a wild Gabby, but Armel's the one to jump in. KP will also show up. Masteros is being very patient. He knows he has to go after the PA, but no, he goes after KP now. Gabby just waiting in the shadows. Masteros is just going to run.
Gabby is at 24 as well. So if they take any longer, 25 will be up. Coup de grace damage or triple stifling dagger. Both of them are pretty darn good.
Well, if he's buying a Divine Rapier, John, he may as well go for the extra damage. Masteros, though, nice stun out, but he's been Yule Snubbed immediately by Armel. The arrow's there, but KB is there trying to help out, and Gabby gets to work now. Getting a double, getting a triple kill. The cleave is just destroying Motivate Trust, and Jackie's had enough. He's had enough. Let the torture end. TNC will win it 2-0. 23-1-7 on LPA. Almost the perfect score, but it may as well be. TNC, John, they had their monster this morning. They're looking good.